humorous of a traditional chief somewhere in Abadibo who went for crusade that was slapped by an invisible hand and became deaf. You know, I can remember this because it looks quite funny that an invisible hand slapped somebody and the person woke up deaf and came to the crusade ground. And in my very eyes, these ears just popped open. And I can tell you that in one crusade, you can see up to 30, 20, 30, 40, 50, or even more ears opening. But like I said, this case looks very funny. So that the person who slapped you don't know the person. And yet the impact cannot be denied. So those kind of things. But I can tell you that there is nothing staged, there is nothing fake. Now listen, we're trusting God for the fruit of the womb for many, many years.
In coma, quarter to die, on a wheelchair, in coma, completely gone. Today he's back alive. Beloved, celebrate the King of Kings and the Lord.
This guy, God. This guy, God.
Sir, this is Mr. Vasil, a Ukrainian and a contractor in Nigeria here. While I talked with some of his staff, they said he's been owed a lot of money in the country. So as a result, he became hypertensive. And just a little beyond 3 weeks ago, they said they got to his room and realized that he collapsed in the room. He was stroked in the room. Went to the hospital. Upon investigations, they said it was intracranial aneurysm. And then the blood vessel had ruptured in the brain. In the brain.
Blood vessel ruptured in the brain.
Yes, sir.
And he's alive?
So he was brought in here about 3 Tuesdays ago, comatose, totally comatose.
The same man?
Totally comatose.
Anybody saw that day?
See, he's crying, sir. He's crying.
They showed him the picture this morning. He didn't know that he was in Dunamis on that day.
He didn't know where he was.
He didn't know.
He was brought in like this. Last week, Tuesday, which Tuesday was that?
14th
September.
That was a state of coma, sir.
Show it again. It was around this side I came to lay hands on him.
Exactly.
Anybody saw it here? Right here. Here, right here. Though some were looking away. You were here. Some were looking away like, oh, this man is gone. Just like a case of brought in dead. What do you call
this?
PID.
This was day 3 coma. In a state of coma, this was the 3rd day. And then after that prayer, they were referred from the hospital where he was to another hospital. I think Nisa Premier or something.
To another hospital?
Yes. The following day, he regained consciousness.
Wow.
The staff, one of the staff confirmed that.
The staff said that he talked.
While he got there, yes, exactly. He recognized her. She asked whether he recognized her. He said yes, and mentioned her name. And from then, progressively, on to what we have today.
Oh my God. People stand up on your feet.
They didn't show him the pictures of how he was that day. He's just seeing it for the first time. He's overwhelmed and he's weeping because he realized God brought him back from the dead. He says he's happy to see that he's like this. He's alive.
Incredible.
It must have been a very massive,
very massive. What he went through at his age is not permitted to come out of it.